Hey, NBA2K MyLeague fans, Coach 2K back with some more Cincinnati Lions MyLeague expansion series actions. We sit atop the Eastern Conference, tied with the Chicago Bulls, and today we go out west and we face one of the top teams out west, the Golden State Warriors, led by Freddie George. New to the channel, MyLeague, it's a man's MyLeague, 82 games, 12-minute quarters, play every game, no simming allowed. Got a big road stretch here, 6 games coming up on the road as we try and stay atop the Eastern Conference. We've got some tough games coming up. Today we face the Golden State Warriors, lost their last game, but you can see they're tied for second in the Western Conference with the Spurs, right behind the Minnesota Timberwolves, probably the best team maybe in the league. You can see there they got beat by the T-Wolves in the last game. Close game, lost by 2, and they won several before that. So Freddie George, their superstar, he was an all-star last year, second team All-NBA. Freddie George, a great player at the power forward spot from Duke, and you can see some of his stats the last few games. Can be a double-double guy, and big reason for their success. They also have a little guy coming off the bench, last year's Rookie of the Year, Derek Weber, 6-foot point guard from College of Charleston. We got some highlights of him in this one. You can see his stats from the last several games. Pretty much going to get you double figures, going to get you some assists. I was a little surprised he was coming off the bench, how well he played. They are led in scoring by Freddie George, 18.6 points a game, 4.6 assists, and 10 rebounds. And, of course, for your Lions, the superstars, Donnell Jenks, 34.3 points a game, 5.5 assists, and a monster from the field because he gets to the rim, he gets easy dunks, and you can see our lineup, Lloyd, Zhang, Jenks, Drew, and Billups, trying to create the consistency. We have to get maybe those guys in the bench a little action that haven't seen any action, but we go 10 deep as Zhang, from a long way out there, knocks the 3 down, and after the loose ball, we pick it up, toss it out to Jenks, and we get a 3, and so we get started early here. They get a steal to go the distance, and I think that's Sims there as they score. They're up early here. You can see Jenks pulling up for another 3. He'd show the 3-ball tonight, and so he can not only just dunk, he can also shoot the 3 as Sealy gets inside, gives them a 3-point lead here in the first quarter. So there's a look at Freddie George's first basket of the game. I think overall he was pretty quiet. You see Jenks use the screen, get all the way to the rim, and they were up by 7 before that point, and Jenks makes it a 5-point game off the dunk. And here he's going to come around. He's going to get it stolen. There's a little battle for the ball, and they take it to the inside, and there's Sealy. But we block it, and they get the rebound, and we block it again, and we're going to get it out on the fast break. And here we're going to get it to Eddie Drew for the slam. Good series of action there. 2 blocks and rewarded Eddie Drew on the other end there. 1-point game here, and we're going to throw the alley-oop to Double O, who spent some time above the rim in this game as he gets a dunk, finishing at the rim. And here he's going to get another one. Check him out. Double O, 2 alley-oops right there early in the game, and doing well off the bench. Now we got a 5-point lead here. You can see them working their way to the basket there. Is Derek Weber, that Rookie of the Year we were talking about, finishing at the rim. And here, Gordon West, at the end of the first quarter, gives us a nice basket with a little jump hook. And now we're in the second quarter here. We are up by 5. And another alley-oop to Double O, this time from Calvin Hood. Good job there. You can see Derek Weber finding the guy cutting to the basket. He would get it blocked, but they would pick up, I think that's Sims. Sims would get the rebound. Oh, it's Bynum. He would get the rebound, and he would finish it inside. 2-point game here, and there's Weber again, high off the glass. The kiss off the glass. He finishes, and there's a nice finish. And they get that inside to score. So tight game early here. You see Jenks stepping outside for another 3 off of the floppy action, and they get it stolen inside, and Eddie Drew got it ripped, and Sealy takes it all the way to the other end, and he scores, and now they're within a 1-point game. We're going to take Jenks outside again off the screen. down below there, and he would knock down another three. What is that, like 4 he's got there? So great job from the outside. Here he gives us a 6-point lead, and he gets fouled. I think this little stretch here, he ends up getting like 9 points just like that off the 2 threes and the 3-point play to give us a 7-point lead. And here's Freddie George showing he can shoot from outside, knocking down the 3 late in the second quarter, and Jenks wide open inside as we come around the screen, and nobody picks him up. Look at that, all the way to the rim. I thought overall their defense was pretty tough, and there they miss, Freddie George does, but he does get his offensive rebound and score again. There's another big block by Austin Billups, and Jenks is going to take it. He's going to pull it back out. What's he going to do? Oh, he's going to call for a screen here, and he's going to set Billups up for the alley-oop dunk on the other end. Nice finish there. Give us a 9-point lead. Good pass by Donnell Jenks. And at the half, we'd be up by 11. It was a tough first half, but we outshot him, as we will be known to do. Jenks with 25 in the first half, 14 from Sims. As we go to the rim again off the screen, and Jenks with the easy dunk inside to help us get the second half started well early, and we'd built a 17-point lead here off this team out west, which is pretty good. You see Freddie George getting inside, finishing over Eddie Drew, and here he's going to take it inside and drop it in for another 2 to cut it down to 15 as we go back into Gordon West inside. Nice little pretty jump hook shot there. Good job by Gordon West inside to post. Now here I could see this coming, and I just couldn't stop it as Derek Weber scores inside. Little 6-foot guy. He's tough to keep track of. And you can see we're back up to 17, but they step back out, take a 3. And here, look at Derek Weber. He's going to nail a 3. And we're going to step out for 3 ourselves. Byers knocking down a 3. Threes are raining all over the place as Derek Weber gets inside, gets the dunk inside by Bynum, I think. And look at this, the struggle to get to the rim. And Gordon West does get there. He draws the foul off the tough basket, and he missed a free throw though. And there's, I think that's that might have been Sims there. I don't think it was Derek Weber. Might have been hitting another 3 there. There Weber would miss, but inside to get the rebound, put it in, and now it's a 7-point game. They're back into it as Calvin Hood uses the screen, gets the mismatch, takes his mismatch off the dribble, and he scores to make it a 9-point game. And there we tipped the ball, but we couldn't come up with a loose ball. Derek Weber picks it up and brings it back to 7. So we got ourselves a game here, and they double Jenks. And Jenks finds the open man, Bonzi Harris, sends it Bonzi to the rim there and scores off the dunk. And Vucic gets the 3, 8-point game. And there's Sealy getting inside, tossing it over the defenders, trying to block that, swat it out of the way. And he still scores. They cut it back down to 6 there with the rebound basket. And Jenks double teamed again, finds Eddie Drew, fading back to the 3-point line. Eddie Drew pretty reliable on that kind of play. And Freddie George there catches Eddie Drew jumping all over the place trying to block it. Cuts it back down to 7, and we're going to throw it to Jenks on the alley-oop dunk, but he misses. Can't believe he missed it. But there's Double O with the loose ball rebound, and he scores, and he gets fouled, and he hits the free throw there. Sealy gets inside, cuts it back to 7 here in the fourth quarter. And again, Jenks misses, but there's Double O once again helping out with the effort inside, getting the rebound, and he scores as Freddie George comes down on the other end to cut it down to 7 again, kind of managing the 7-point lead. But there, look, Derek Weber gets the contact, and he scores, cuts it down to 7 again, and he's going to go to the line, cut it to 6. Now we got a 6-point game with 6 minutes to go, but we're playing some good defense there, and they had to take the shot, and we get the rebound. Look at Jenks, man, with the dunk on the other end. No contest here, as there's no way you're going to stop him that deep in the lane like that. And there we get another good defensive stop. We're going to take it to Jenks, and he's going to finger roll it in, give us a 12-point lead there, and we would beat the Warriors. A tough team, tough game, 111 to 103, and big victory for us on the road to start our road trip outright, because like we got 6 road games in a row here. Next up are the Nets, who got Sean Rooks. We'll look at his box score in just a second. Stats here, you can see Sims led the Warriors 23. There's Weber with 21. Freddie George, really quiet, 17 points. I thought we did a good job on him, and I don't think he was as aggressive as he needed to be in this one. Now for your Lions, look, Jinx had 44 points, 4 for 7 from 3. And look at Billups down there, 15 rebounds. He's been a monster. And Hallie Lloyd, 4 blocks, 2 of them on 1 possession. Good job by Lloyd there. And we look at the scores around the league today. The Trailblazers, they beat the Wizards. Both teams under 500. There's our score. We won our 31st game of the season. The Nets beat the Raptors in Brooklyn. You can see here Sean Rooks, 17 points, 20 rebounds. What is that, like 3 blocks? He had 5 blocks the last game, 7-footer. He can do it all out there in Brooklyn. Clippers, looks like they, I can't tell here, looks like they got beat by the Suns. Zaire Bell, 21 in the loss for the Clippers. Look at his stats over the last several games. And Tobias Strong, what a game for Tobias. 22 points, 21 rebounds. He had 22 rebounds the other day. The guy's a rebounding machine, that's for sure. Jazz got beat by the Rockets. The Jazz generally not playing very well, but they got Semi Bayo out there. And he led them in scoring, got a double-double, 18 points, 13 rebounds. Nice job, Semi Bayo. And the Grizzlies, they got beat by the Spurs. Spurs won their 29th game of the season. Beasley with 24 points, 6 rebounds, 12 assists. I look at some of his stats over the last several games. There's 38 points in the last win they had. Ron Patterson for the Spurs, 32 points, 11 assists. 6-foot point guard from LSU. Signed a contract extension to stay with the Spurs a couple years ago, several weeks ago. Cavs and the Hawks, both teams really suffering there. The Cavs only got 6 wins. They got beat. Pelicans, they beat the Sixers by 1. Vin Toney with 19 and Bison Dang with 16, I think it was. There's some look at some of Vin Toney's stats as the Pelicans working without Brandon Ollie, their leading scorer for point guard. And you can see the T-Wolves, they really beat up on the Knicks. The Knicks are suffering this year. Kingsley led them in scoring. Woolridge was second. And look at Ryan here, 20 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists for the triple-double from the 78 rated power forward from Indiana. A triple-double. Go Hoosiers. Good job, Ray Ryan, with the triple-double for the T-Wolves in the win. T-Wolves leading the Western Conference. All right, we're still atop, tied with the Bulls. I am Coach 2K. I'll see you guys on the court in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know in the comments what you guys think. And like the video, and please come back. Keep watching. Thanks for your support.